Here is Mr. Allam. He's giving us a demo about.
Okay, hi, this is the JCB 135 HD. This is HD actually stands for heavy duty machine. So this is a completely, it's not an ordinary skid steer loader, it's a different skid steer loader, a heavy duty skid steer loader. What does it mean, heavy duty skid steer loader? That this machine was designed and manufactured to be more aggressive actually in the market, in the construction sites. JCB has a very special design. It's completely different from the other manufacturers. JCB is the only skid steer in the market with a side door. It has a single arm, but this single arm has 20% extra steel than the two arms of any other competitors. This side door gives you easier accessibility to the machine. So in one shot, you are inside the machine. There is no need actually to do the front jump because this is JCB. So here you are completely sitting. Please come here. I want to show you something in this machine. When you sit inside the JCB very wide cab, you will find that you don't need to do anything with your legs.
Yeah,
Please focus here. JCB has only this.
So what's the
only
difference
control
between
comes from the
your
cab.
machine and other competitor?
Other competitors, the main competitor in skid steer market, actually they don't have this servo controls. You have to use both your hands and your legs for controlling the machine. And the most difficult thing actually that you're controlling the arm of the skid steer loader with your legs, with the foot pedals. But in JCB, you control the movement of the machine plus the arm application only with your hands. You are very comfortable in sitting and very comfortable actually in executing the job. If you saw my level to your level, you will see that this level is vertically raised up. So I have better visibility. Number one, thanks to the 270-degree visibility because the machine design has only one single arm. Number two, because the seat of the operator is elevated to give the operator very good chance actually for much better visibility of the side once where he's working. I feel here that I'm sitting in a wheel loader actually, or a mini wheel loader, more than feeling, when you sit in a skid steer, normal skid steer, mostly you sit like this, you find yourself just struggling to look up. Here it's not like that. You feel that you're sitting in a small wheel loader or a mini wheel, compact.
Can you
wheel loader,
explain
if
me
you can
about hydrostatic system or something?
I'll jump to this, but I just want to tell you that as an operator, from the operator point of view, this machine is very easy to be operated. We are not looking only for the comfort of the operator, just for the operator, which is also very important, but we are looking also for the comfort of the operator because that will reflect on the productivity of this machine and the operator using this machine. Whenever the operating of the machine is very easy, then the productivity which will come out of this machine is going to be much bigger than an operator struggling to view the obstacles and the items around him in the site of the construction site, and struggling also to operate his both legs and hands in the machine. So JCB, from the operator point of view, is the easiest machine to do the best job at the shortest time. One more thing is the safety of the operator. The safety of the operator here is very high actually, because by the way, visibility also means safety. This is one thing. The second thing that we have this interlock. The machine, we have a safety belt, and this interlock to control to guarantee actually the safety of the operator whenever you have any sudden movement or something. So in such machine, it's very safe. One more thing, that if you have any problem, any cut in the hydraulic circuit, and suddenly you find that this front area is blocked, in any other machine, you will be blocked inside the machine, inside the skid steer loader. You will not be able to jump out of the machine because that area would be blocked. But in JCB, it's very easy and very safe because we know actually by name some operators, they got their hand broken just because they were trying to run or to escape out of the machine, and the front area was blocked. Whenever the front area is blocked, he will not be stuck in the machine trying to escape. Simply in JCB, you will raise this up, get out of it. As long as the operator can escape out of the machine very easily, so this machine is the safest machine. Technically, let's talk about the machine technicality and the technical design of this machine, how this machine operates. Please come back. JCB has a different design actually from some of the most common skid steer loader manufacturer, because JCB has a direct mounted engine to the hydraulic pump, or direct mounted hydraulic pumps to the engine. The engine here is longitudinal, it's not reverse mounted like the others, so that creates a very big space actually for the daily checkup and the space and the daily maintenance and the checkup of the machine filters. The air filter here, the accessibility to the air filter is very easy. The radiator, the water radiator here is very closed and it's elevated away from the heat of the engine, so we guarantee excellent cooling circuit. And you can take the measure, the hydraulic oil measure from here. You can check and fill oil also from here. Change the filters is very easy. This space guarantee that there is air circles around the machine to absorb the heat which comes out of the machine. So this machine is the best machine to work in the hot areas like Qatar. We have here the radiator of the machine. It's on top level. It's from here to guarantee that the air is fresh air without dust, without anything. So that will make the cooling circuit also more efficient. It's not at the rear door like the others, and this rear door, by the way, is 100% steel, and there is a place here to guarantee also much space for the air circulation. So cooling the engine and working in hot areas is 100% guaranteed by this machine. And this is actually why, this is the main reason why we are calling this machine heavy duty machine. This machine was designed 100% for the tough situations, the hot weather and the climate, the hot climate territories like Qatar and the Middle East. So what other targets to be done by having the engine like that with the hydraulic pumps direct mounted to the engine? The weight is very balanced, by the way, because we have the weight distribution of the machine is very optimum, so we have stability in doing the job. Number two, every single horsepower comes out of this one. This engine goes directly with a direct coupling to the hydraulic pumps, so you get the maximum production of the hydraulic pump, and you get the maximum benefit out of this mechanism. So there is no loss, there is no belt to transmit the power from the engine to the parallel hydraulic pump near the engine. Some of the competitors, they have reverse mounted engine and then the pump sitting after the engine, and they transmit the power from the engine to the pump using a belt. That belt needs to be greased from time to time, needs to be changed from time to time. So it's more economical in that it has less number of parts to be changed and less cost in service. So at the same time, some accident happens, so you find that this belt get cut. But in JCB, it's just direct coupling, so there's no chance for belts to be cut and then the machine won't stop. It's not like that. JCB, more efficient with less operating cost. This is the mechanism of the machine. This engine is a Perkins engine, 46 horsepower. It's very aggressive engine, very well-known and reputable name, by the way. Perkins is one of the biggest manufacturers of diesel engine in the whole world. This engine it was used before on some other JCB machines also. It's very strong and powerful engine. It's a power factory actually. Then we have very small little details actually reflects the high quality of this machine. We have here, this is like a rear bumper made of steel. This option you will not find it in some other machines. And by the way, the radiator is protected by elevating it in the up position, not the rear position like the other machine. Some gates here for guaranteeing the turbulent airflow inside the engine to guarantee absorbing the heat which comes from the engine. So again, for the best of this engine, JCB has the best tire in skid steer in industry here in Qatar. There is no other competitor has the same type of tire. This tire is wider, has more rubber than air. It's pneumatic, but at the same time, it has 60% rubber and 65 and 35% air. So you can guarantee that punching this skid steer loader, struggling and doing the maneuverability inside the side, it will not affect the tire very easily. This tire has more life than any other competitor normal tire. And by the way, it's not also like the rub or solid tires, because this one it's pneumatic, so maneuverability is so easy with this tire, not very heavy on the machine like the solid tires. It's not 100% rubber, and it's not normal ordinary pneumatic tire which can get punched every day and every 2 days. One more thing also to be said about this machine, that we have here one the machine bucket, JCB with single, please come here. JCB single arm, as I said before, it has 20% more steel than the two arms of the others. If you see the width of the arm, how we are hiding here the hydraulic lines to protect them up there. So the auxiliary lines are very hidden inside this, but you can reach them very easily here, and they are protected from any damage or any contact during the working outside. So it's easy.
Somebody.
Yeah, I have a call. India. Answer.